Guess what, everyone? I got the job that I've been praying for. And as you know, God gave me a message in that. Someone called me and said, I heard you put your 2-week notice in. I'm like, how did you find that out? He said, your boss put in that Erica put her 2 weeks in, and your old manager from your old job said, well, about time. Immediately, I felt like it's always something. When God get ready to promote you, it's always going to be somebody that's going to be in the background that's not proud of your promotion or your success. And I started to feel some kind of way about him. And then I began to pause the music that I was listening to, and I just began to pray for him. And it put me in my mind, as I was praying for him, it put me in my mind of a message that I said Saturday, when I said that sometimes that we're the villain in someone else's story, and God put the mirror in front of me. And as I began to pray for him, I began to leave him a voicemail. I left him a 5-minute voice memo on his phone, telling him that I'm sorry for all the emotional immaturity that was on my part. I'm sorry for the way I treated you. I'm sorry for the lack of respect that I had for you, because I was growing in that time, and Erica's not even the same person. And after I got off the call with him, I was just crying and like, God, I pray he forgive me. If not, God, I pray that you forgive me. And as I was driving down the road, my neck started to itch, and I scratched my neck. And if you can see, I have 2 charms on my chain, but the cross was on the back of my neck. And I felt immediately the verse where Christ said, you have to die to your flesh daily and pick up your cross and follow me. And I felt that in that moment, that was that moment, because I let go of pride. I didn't even know that I needed to apologize to that man until today. And that was a moment that I buried my flesh and my pride, and I had to pick up humility, and I had to call that man and apologize, because I was the villain in his story. It also reminded me of, I can't take the old Erica into my new. I don't want to take anything that I learned. I want to unbecome so I can become who God want me to be. And that was this moment. This was that cross-like moment that God had to literally stretch out and pour everything out of me. So on my new level, I don't take any old with me, so I can taint what God has for me new. So I pray that this message bless you guys, because it blessed me. And again, it wasn't until after I called him and I felt the freedom, and I felt that cross on my back, and I felt like God was like, daughter, you did the right thing. I love you guys. I pray that this message means something to you guys. If God is pushing you to forgive someone, ask for forgiveness. Sometimes you have to humble yourself and let God put the mirror in front of you, and be obedient. It's not all about us. It's not all about us, but the moral of the story is, you can't take the old you into these new levels. Let God prune you. Let God show you what he needs to take out of you, so you can be successful in where you're going next. And sometimes it may be humbling yourself and asking the person that you was a villain in their story for forgiveness. I love you guys so much. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing day.